A very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is with the deepest regrets that I have to report on the 4th of January the passing of a Jamaican icon. A man that started out very humble. A matter of fact, being broke, selling his first 27 AC and reaching to the heights that he has reached. As many people wondering how great the legendary God Butch Stewart really is. Today, I am saddened with the rest of Jamaica to announce the passing of an icon. Jamaica, we've seen what happened to us in 2020. When 2020 robbed us of the gem of reggae music. Too many to even call names, but there was a lot. But on the 4th of January, to rob us of the gem of a shrewd businessman, the gem of a shrewd genius, then we're lost for words. But we must come on this platform and pay respect to a true icon. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the extraordinary life of the legendary Gordon Butch Stewart. Let's take a listen. Then I'm going to come back with my commentary. Let's take a listen. Gordon Arthur Cyril Stewart was born on the 6th of July 1941 in Kingston, Jamaica. He grew up along the country's north coast, where he came to be known as Butch, a nickname given to him by an American sailor. As a child, Stewart helped out his mother appliance dealership, and at 12 he bought a small canoe he used to catch fish and sell them to the local hotels. He then bought a larger boat which he operated until age 17. After completing his education in England, Stewart became a salesman and eventually rose to become the sales manager of Dutch-owned Curaçao Trading Company. Stewart later left in 1968 to found his own business, Appliance Traders Limited, which specialized at first in importing and selling air conditioning units, water coolers, and stoves, but has grown to sell almost everything. In April 1981, Stewart bought two derelict hotels, the Bay Rock and the Carlisle in Montego Bay. The Bay Rock had been abandoned for more than 5 years when Stewart hired architect Ewan Williams to renovate the hotel for $4 million and reopen it the same year as the Sandals Resort Beach Club, later known as Sandals Montego Bay. Stewart founded Sandals Resort, which was the first company to popularize the sale of all-inclusive holidays in the Caribbean. Stewart is credited with several innovations in the hospitality industry, most notably building the Caribbean first swimmer bar at Sandals Montego Bay Resort in Jamaica in 1984. A great, great man. In 1985, Stewart opened his second hotel as the Sandals Carlisle, which was followed the next year by Sandals Royal Caribbean, the only resort in Jamaica with its own private island. Over the next few years, Stewart expanded Sandals Resort to Negril in 1988 and to Ocho-Rios in 1989. In 1991, he opened up a second resort in Ocho-Rios near the Duns River Falls, and also opened up Sandals Antigua, his first resort outside Jamaica. He added 2 more resorts to the Sandals chain in St. Lucia, Sandals La Toc and Sandals Alcyon Beach, which opened in 1993. Sandals Bahamian in Nassau opened in 1996, and in 1997 Stewart started a second resort chain geared towards children and families with the opening of Beach Resort in Providenciales, Turks and Caicos Islands. Stewart also founded the Jamaica Observer newspaper in January 1993, and in 1994 started the Air Jamaica Acquisition Group to buy a major stake in Air Jamaica. The group paid $37.5 million for a majority share of the airline, of which Stewart held a 46% stake, and became the new chairman of Air Jamaica. Stewart's group sold their shares of the airline back to Jamaican government in 2004. In 2006, Stewart became chairman of Sandals and Beaches Resort after appointing his son Adam Stewart as CEO. In 2012, Stewart founded Sandals Corporate University, an adult education program for Caribbean nationals employed by Sandals Resort, Beaches Resort, and Grand Pineapple Beach Resort, provided in partnership by Canada-based Ryerson's University, Western Hospitality Institute of Jamaica, and the Jamaica Foundation for Lifelong Learning. As of 2012, Stewart's businesses employed more than 10,000 people in the Caribbean across various industries, including hospitality, restaurant, automotive, retail, and media. Stewart had 8 children. One of his sons, Jonathan, was killed in a car crash in 1990. His son, Brian Jordan, sat on the board of the Jamaica Observer and was the owner of Rainforest Seafoods. His daughter, Jamie Stewart McConnell, co-founded the juice company Origin of Jamaica. His eldest son, Robert Bobby Stewart, held various leadership positions at Sandals, including running the company's online division and UK operations. Adam Stewart was deputy chairman of Sandals, CEO of the ATL Group, and founded the Sandals Foundation while serving as CEO of Sandals Resort from 2006 to 2012. Stewart lived in Kingston and Montego Bay with his wife Cheryl, the mother of his younger 3 children, a set of twins, Kelly and Gordon, and a daughter, Sabrina. Stewart died in Miami on the 4th of January 2021 at the age of 79. He had been suffering from an undisclosed illness. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I noticed since the starting of 2020, we have lost a lot of our icons, the great ones in the music fraternity, the Toots Ibberts, the Dabby Dobson, the Babandi, and so on and so forth. But ladies and gentlemen, to lose a giant in the business industry hits Jamaica at a time when we need to raise the economy. People are out of job, and we need the great ones like Butch Stewart to come forward and to redeem the losses that we have lost since March 2020. Butch Stewart, you're a great, great, great human being. As a matter of fact, being born the 6th of July, I know that there was greatness in you. I was born on the 3rd, and I know how determined, how hardworking, how charismatic, how job dedicated we are. So Mr. Stewart, one thing I admire about you, we know your past, sir, has been questionably. People have been saying that there are questionable things about how you earn your living and how you rose to prominence. But I can say this, we all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Almighty. We all have done things in life sometimes that we need not want to do, or we do it just to get along. Mr. Stewart, what I really admire about you, sir, is what most of our people have not been taught. The legacy of leaving a generational legacy. For that, sir, you have proven your point well beyond a reasonable doubt. You have left for your children, and your children, children, and your children, 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 a legacy that will never be surpassed. What you have done, you have shown Jamaica that even though you started from very humble, poor upbringing, with discipline, dedication, determination, and that desire to be great, indeed you have rose to the top of the pack. Gordon Butch Stewart, what a man. You came, sir, you saw, and you conquered. You have set trends, you have blazed trails, you have done almost the impossible. 27 refrigeration units, turning those 27 refrigeration units into a multi-billion, if not trillion, industry is nothing mark that of a genius. But Stewart, the people of Jamaica mourn your loss. The government of Jamaica mourn your loss. The world mourn your loss, because you have set precedent, especially in the hotel industry, of our shrewd businessmen selling air conditioning unit can rise to the top. I admire you, sir, and I'm going to take note, sir, of the great legacy that you have set. A legacy that your children and your children's children are extremely proud of you. I love you, Mr. Butch Stewart. Thank you, sir, for coming to this country on earth and to show the Jamaican people that being poor doesn't mean anything. Being disciplined, being dedicated, being able to do what your mind and your heart tells you to do, here is the result. Nothing but greatness. Sleep well, oh great warrior. Sleep well, oh great trendsetter. Sleep well, Mr. Gordon Butch Stewart. I salute you so. May your soul find eternal rest and peace. And remember that Big Stone Records salute you as a giant. Not just a giant, but also a legend. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Please like, share, and of course make your comment. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, now is the time to do so. Thank you all for watching, and have a pleasant day. Thank you.